A significant diplomatic development may be on the horizon. According to media speculation, Pakistan's government is considering inviting Bangladesh's newly elected Prime Minister Tarique Rahman as a special guest to the Pakistan Day Parade on 23rd March, one of Pakistan's most symbolic national ceremonies. The timing is notable. Bangladesh has just concluded its elections, and Tarique Rahman has assumed office with a stated focus on diplomatic stabilization and diversification. After years of governance under Sheikh Hasina, whose foreign policy was often perceived as closely aligned with India, the new leadership appears eager to project Bangladesh as a balanced and sovereign actor on the global stage. In Dhaka, this transition is being interpreted as an opportunity to recalibrate external partnerships and counter long-standing narratives that portrayed Bangladesh as overly dependent on any single country. Expanding diplomatic outreach, widening trade corridors, and strengthening defense capabilities are emerging as core pillars of the new administration's agenda. Relations with Pakistan, in particular, have already shown tentative signs of improvement. Bangladesh's interim authorities had initiated steps to revive engagement after decades of limited contact. Trade volumes reportedly increased, military-to-military exchanges resumed, and even direct air connectivity returned, developments that had remained largely frozen for nearly half a century. The current leadership now appears inclined to build upon that momentum rather than reverse it. Against this backdrop, an invitation to Pakistan Day carries diplomatic as well as symbolic weight. The day commemorates the adoption of the Lahore Resolution on 23 March 1940, a milestone that eventually led to the creation of Pakistan. Decades later, Bangladesh emerged as an independent nation through its own historic struggle. A Bangladeshi prime minister attending the parade on this date would therefore resonate deeply within the shared and complex history of both nations. If the visit materializes, it would mark Tarique Rahman's first trip to Pakistan as prime minister, and potentially the first by a Bangladeshi head of government in many decades. High-level engagements of this nature often create space for agreements across multiple sectors, including trade, connectivity, energy cooperation, and strategic dialogue. Defense could become a particularly significant dimension. Bangladesh has been exploring options to modernize its air force, with defense circles frequently mentioning platforms such as the JF-17 Thunder Block 3, Chengdu J-10C, and Eurofighter Typhoon. A visit to Islamabad could open the door to deeper discussions not only on aircraft, but also on UAVs, training exchanges, and broader security cooperation. What makes this moment notable is the pace of change. Not long ago, Bangladesh's posture toward Pakistan was widely viewed as cautious, with minimal defense engagement. Today, however, conversations around potential collaboration suggest a shifting regional dynamic. Ultimately, whether or not the invitation is finalized, the very possibility underscores an evolving diplomatic landscape. For many in both countries, renewed engagement carries emotional as well as political significance. After decades marked by mistrust and unresolved memories, gestures of dialogue hint at the possibility of transforming historical distance into pragmatic partnership, and perhaps opening a new chapter in bilateral relations.